forgot what I was doing. Oh, I know. I learned this like in the 70s, 1970s and 80s. You show the 5, you show the 1, show the 5, and go like, and then show it. If I can show it, there, 2. Show the 3, and then show the 6. Show the 3, show the 6, show the 3, and then please and thank you, as Sandy the Clown would say. And now the 3 and 4. It's kind of hard to do this, but anyway. I don't know, either way I'm gonna do it. What if I can do the rubber pencil with this pen real good? Well, kinda. I'm so used to doing it with a pencil is what it is. I know where a pencil is, but hold on folks, let me do the rubber band first. Hook right through. Jump back. I learned the reverse thing from Copperfield, but I also learned it from my younger nephew, William Marceau Page. I'm sure my niece Bobby and my niece Tony and PJ Parker and his friend Alex, they all have their own ways of doing it. Even the Rocks kids, Jonathan, Joshua, and Joseph, they all had their ideas. Once I showed them how to do jumping rubber band, they found their own ways of doing it. Here's a pencil. I do a pencil better for some reason. It's a number 2 pencil. I did this like in the 70s and 80s, 1970s and 80s, into the 90s. Rubber pencil idea. I mean, a long time ago they used to make rubber pencils, but this is lead. But you can make it look like it. I used to could do it really slow. I'm so used to doing it fast now. I used to do it kind of slow like, and it looked like it was rubber. Well, this is pretty good. Kind of slow. I used to go like this. I can't do it slow like I used to. But going fast is pretty good. Mr. Smith, my guidance counselor, he knew some magic tricks too, and math tricks. He had a book on it. This Rubik's Cube is the one that Sam Hung Henry Harriet presents Rubik's Cube. So you got the white, orange, for Crazy Sam Solved. This is the Underground Gear Solved. That's a pretty good one. These are Stephen Grundy's routines. That might be Booty.
Yeah, I was just calling him.
This is Eddie Back. Peach Cuba routine.
What?
Come up here just a minute.
10:44. That's close to 11. Yeah. This is the I can't think of it. See, this is the Akira JC Some Underground Gear Saw, but Aniki. Anyway, this is when Stephen Grundy was doing it, but Stephen Grundy found his own way of doing it for the lecture video.
That's what I asked.
But people on YouTube were showing how to do it anyway. But anyway,
I don't.
Okay, because
see, Stephen Grundy does this version. This is Stephen Grundy's version.
let me show you something. I don't think when I look at this, this, nothing goes past here,
Ta-da.
because that refrigerator's not.
But the other one he was using is the Aniki. I can't think of Anikide. It's a Chinese or Japanese magician's idea. His version, this version. See, it's a pretty good mix. If I did it right. If I didn't do it right, then I think I did it wrong because I don't see the pattern. See, that's the problem. When I'm not focusing, I mess up. That's what happened in church, and then I end up having to solve it. Oh well, back to the old drawing board. One thing, because I ain't mastered that pattern that much. I need to master it real good. That's why Copperfield rehearses something for a whole year till he showed it to the public, because he's a perfectionist, just like Michael Jackson. Because Michael Jackson looked at the Motown Moonwalk and he said he could have did it better.
Susan's gonna get that cake, like Kelsey will get that cake.
So if you see the moon disappearing and reappearing, it looks like it's splitting up in pieces and then vanishing. It's his crew and Copperfield working on Undercold 7 methods until he makes a big event of doing it on CBS TV station. It's going to be a longer event because he's got more sponsors to sponsor him. That's why it's taking longer. And have kids in rural areas with telescopes to look up in schools and look up in the sky and dream big. Okay, there's that way. Looks like it's in position. Copper was going to do it, and his crew, moon vanished for CBS in February 2024 sometime. But the minute he mentioned it, he ended up getting a lot of more sponsors to make it longer event. So that's why it's taken even longer than usual. So if you see the moon vanishing, because Cupler and his crew are working on practicing. He's a perfectionist. Even for the Statue of Liberty, he and his crew were working on it before the live event for CBS, the 5th special. He cut the lights up on the statue, and like Kickbusters showed a news report that a power outage or something in the Statue of Liberty with the lights, but it really wasn't. It was just Cupler and his crew rehearsing making it disappear. Alright. Okay, try this again.
Billy,
Huh? Hold on.
I'm not going